Greetings. What's happening, world? It's your boy back at it again with another one. Your man, my guy, your boy, my host, Dub J. So today I wanted to get on here and just kind of chat about, how to uh, set your plan up for daily success. Because this is kind of a question that came up from a recruiter, and as you may or may not know in some previous videos, I was just chopping it up with a recruiter about a potential job, going back to a 9 to 5 and all that good stuff, right? So, wanted to, I was just kind of doing a little exercise, breaking it down just to like 3 to 5 different points and different ways to touch on how to, basically set yourself up for success. So, number one, um, obviously, always try to perfect your craft and sharpen your axe. What does that mean? That means exactly what I mentioned before about becoming. So you have to become better, like intentionally, personally, right? Like you got to be on point with yourself mentally, spiritually, physically, all that good stuff, right? So it starts off in the AM. Our day starts off typically in the AM. You know what I'm saying? I think I wasn't always a morning person, but I'm becoming more and more of a morning person over the years. And it starts there. You got to get up. You got to get your mind right before the hustle and bustle. So for me, in terms of having a morning routine, I like to get up and tap into my faith. The first thing I'm looking at is the word. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you believe in, your higher power, whether you meditate, there's some higher divine that you must report to or you shall report to, you know what I'm saying, and pull in that energy accordingly and give back that energy accordingly, being thankful, writing down, having a gratitude exercise of things you're grateful for, you know, things of that nature. So, reading, you know what I'm saying, obviously reading self-help books, getting your mindset right, reading books that could sharpen your craft. If you're in sales, reading good sales books. If you're in, an entrepreneur in business, reading how to, be a good CEO, leadership books, etc., all that good stuff, right? For 30 minutes a day or whatever fits your boat, right? And then physically, right? Not to tell you to go to the gym every single day, but as often as you can, maybe every other day, every 2 days, whatever suits and fits your boat, right? So that's, doing that before you start work, I think will really help. It helps prepare you to take on the day. It helps me to run. I can kind of run through a wall and whatever comes at me. So, number two, wanting to know and this is not really in any order, by the way. Number two, wanting to know what the top producers are doing for success. So, you know, it's cool to reinvent the wheel sometimes, but more often than not, just see what the top producers are doing. See what the top performers are doing. You know what I'm saying? This is also kind of like relating to getting a mentor, but you want to know, okay, if why not see what got them there to be successful, right? And then maybe model it or maybe go harder than that. Strive to go harder than that, right? You know what I'm saying? So if I'm in sales, and I'm interviewing or whatever, they're asking me, what does your plan of action look like, success, all that stuff, and I'm like, yo, I want to go after the top gunners. I want to see what they're doing, what their day to day looks like, how they got there, how they're producing what they're producing, what are their inputs and things of that nature. So, so that I can say, okay, well, that can be your bar. That could be your bar to like, this is the standard, and I'm going to strive to hit it and go and exceed abovely and beyond it. Is abovely a word? Abovingly. I'm gonna have to look that up. Above and beyond, though. But anyway, so you want to see what your peers are doing. You want to see what others are doing to be successful, and seek out who's better than you and all that good stuff, right? All right, cool. Next, this kind of goes hand in hand. This is almost the same thing, but stay coachable, right? Be a sponge. Be the dumbest person in the room. Like literally, use have humility and use that and have that as a strength for yourself, right? Don't be afraid to have a beginner's mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because it allows you to grow. It allows you to open your mind to learn more. When we're constantly learning, we're turning these cells in our brain to just get hungrier for knowledge and get thirstier for ways to get better, to grow, and all that good stuff, man. So, we take a lot of L's in life, and it's ordained to like take L's. Don't be don't beat yourself up for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, take the L as a lesson, right? I'm sure you heard it plenty of times, but like literally that's a dog ass cliche to like hang on to. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's important. Again, just and just being able to not be afraid to not know all the damn answers, man. Like, you got Chat GBT and AI and all this stuff out here for all of that, man. Go seek answers. Like any robot, damn near all robots don't have all the answers yet. Like, AI is not perfect yet, and that's damn near the next thing to perfect. It's crazy. They can compute answers within a millisecond of all of these crazy prompts that you ask and type. You type and ask it. You say, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? I'm this, I'm that. And can you set it up for that? Oh, and by the way, can you say it in this tone? And you asking it to do all these things, and it spit it out in a millisecond. But yet, sometimes those answers aren't always perfect. So why do you expect to be perfect? So what I'm saying there is just have room to be coachable, to learn. You know what I'm saying, and to invite different ways to be successful. All right, number what was that? 3. 1, 2, 3. So I guess number 4, be a creator and a fan of your own KPIs. Ooh, I think I like that one. Be a creator and a fan of your own KPIs. So KPIs, key performance indicators, for those who don't know, and what KPIs are just literally metrics. I like to call them targets. I'm no longer tying myself to the word goal. Okay. I'm kind of throwing that out. New year, new me, 2025, all of this going on. I'm setting goals. Like, look, bruh, I'm setting inputs. I'm setting targets. I'm setting activities. Okay. Because by default, if you hit the activities, if you hit the metrics, if you hit those little daily activity metrics, like, you should hit a goal, you should hit a target. Like, it is going to produce and automatically get you to the destination. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta like really be on some like driving for the journey type shit, man. Like, we in a world where we always driving for the destination, and that's fine, but that what that does is it may have you, sorry for keep repeating myself and stuttering, but it might have you practice during the game more than practice in that practice. And that's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Top performers don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Top performers are going to always prepare. It's more, show me somebody that's more important to prepare, or that think it's more. Show me somebody who thinks it is more important to prepare than it is to win. And that's going to be your guy. Trust me. Yeah, it is important to win. We get it. But it's crucial that you prepare to win more than you just try to win. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm sure y'all understand that. So with KPIs, going back to kind of work, I'm talking about work and as an entrepreneur, actually. But let's talk about at work first. So with your 9 to 5, right? You're going to have your boss, your manager, whoever. They're all mostly 100% of the time, 99% of the time, whatever. They're going to have a set amount of goals. that you must hit, a certain amount of dials, a certain amount of talk time, a certain amount of, you know what I'm saying, offers that you got to make, or a certain amount of leads that you got to bring in, a certain a revenue quota, profit margin quotas on a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly basis, semi-annual, yearly. Like that is always going to be a target to pursue. So that's fine, right? You got that. But then what do you have on top of that is your own. What you should have two sets. It's theirs and then it's your standard. It's their standard, then your standard. Wait. It's their standard, then your standard, all right? Their standard, then your standard. You always want to exceed above their standard. You know what I'm saying? You want to go that extra mile. Shout out to Napoleon Hill, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Earl Nightingale. Shout out to all these guys and Dale Carnegie. Like all these guys that have written books way back in the day, they would talk about this, and it holds truth today. You know what I'm saying? That you want to be on that type of time today. So if it's I gotta make 100 calls a day, for their goal, my goal is gonna be, okay, I need to make 125 a day or 150 a day. Like, man, you may not be able to double it, but try to get over it as much as possible. So, and fall in love with it. Like, yes, I hit my goal, because you by default winning when you hit your expectations, not their expectations, but your expectations. You know what I'm saying? And if you fall short of your expectations, at least you might be still higher than their standard. You feel me? So create your own KPIs, be a fan of it, fall in love with it, etc. Next, so that was number 4, I think. And then I think I got 6 of them. I think I said 5 at the beginning. I think I might have 6 of them. Number 5, creating a space / environment for your success. So what that looks like for me is, like, if I'm able to do any work to hit my numbers or hit my KPIs, where let's say I'm not on the phones per se, then I'm plugging in. I got high vibrational sounds or high vibrational music that I'm got my earbuds plugged to. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to something that is having me on a higher trajectory. Because garbage in, garbage out. If you consuming a bunch of shit, you're gonna exude a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I try to listen to these. I like to listen to instrumentals sometimes too, just like random instrumental beats. No words, it's just the beat, because I love music. That's like my first love, sixth sense. And I just get down, and like if I'm like typing out something or having to write something, create something, that's my jam. So something like that. Having a clean area. Now it's funny that I'm telling y'all about having a clean area. Well, this shit that I'm in right now is not clean, again, because we trying to like transition from this place. But the immediate desk area is not bad, at least, but you gotta be clutter free as much as possible. A clutter free mind will have your creative juices running more. So that's just a fact. They always say cleanliness next to godliness and all of that. I think that's absolutely factory. What else? So yeah, just setting yourself up, like being intentional about your environment, man. Also, well, I kind of said this already, but you're going back to number 2, maybe you're knowing what the top performers do, just setting that environment up, right? Going to meetups or going to webinars, conferences, or whatever, full of growth, full of people in that room that are doing the same thing as you. So you're putting yourself in that environment where people are higher than you, doing better than you, because more than likely that's going to come out of you as well, just by default, man. You show me your 4 or 5 closest people you hang out with, man, then I'm gonna be able to tell damn near your income, your ways of productivity, if you slacking or not, etc. Man, that's just factory, bro. Like all day. So that's 5, and then the last one I'm gonna give y'all 6. This just came actually top of mind. Is and this is more so for, again, if you're interviewing for a job, because this is what I'm gonna use. I got an interview tomorrow. I'm gonna use this, but like um, if they ask you, why should we pick you? Why are you, the best suit for this job? Who are you? All that good stuff. Like, well, on top of all of that I just went over, as far as trying to set myself up for success, I'm coming in there with a 30, 60, 90. You feel me? Like a 30-day plan, 60-day plan, 90-day plan. And this is in addition to what y'all giving me, right? So, bam. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy is I was using this way back in the day, but what you can do with that now is ill. Again, going back to AI, bro. Like, you can literally just say, copy and paste the job description, throw it into Google Bard AI or ChatGPT and be like, hey, give me a 30, 60, 90-day plan upon hire for the below job description. Boom, enter. And then it'll break that shit down for you so clean in seconds. We already know. But what I'm going to do is break it down personally without even asking AI first. And then I might ask it. Excuse me. Then I might ask AI to do it. Damn, I need some water or some shit. And then I'm going to ask AI to do it for me and kind of compare the two and blend the two and all that stuff. So anyway, that's where I'm at with it. That shows that assertiveness, you're proactive, you're on top of your shit, you're not reactive, you're not just drifting, you're not just here to get a job, you got purpose. It shows that, you know what I'm saying, it shows character, man. It shows you going an extra mile. Because I don't want to be known as just like just showing up just to show up. Like, even though our greatest ability is availability, you still want to be more available, right? You still want to come to the table with more than a bare minimum. Like, because you got to think about it. You're not just doing it for the company. You're not just doing it for your business. You're not just doing it for yourself. You're doing it for your family. Matter of fact, you're doing it for my man above. You're doing it for your creator. First and foremost, let's start there. You know what I'm saying? That's the majority. Wise man once told me that, you know what I'm saying, it's the difference between truth and a fact. You know what I'm saying? Break something down for y'all. A fact is, 2 is greater than 1, right? 2 is more than 1. But let me tell y'all something. 1 with God is the majority. You know what I'm saying? So that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the bros, man. Yeah, man. So that's what I got. That's all I got. I think I'm running out of time here, but I just wanted to chime in on that. And I'm about to keep this going. This is like day, I don't know, 3 or 4 or something. Y'all about to be seeing these videos every day. Y'all about to get this shit every day. You know what I'm talking about? So y'all be good. Y'all be great. Y'all be safe. Prayers to LA, man. Prayers to New Orleans. My God, man, it's just 8, 9 days in the year, and we facing a lot of challenges. It's looking real in the Bible-ish right now. But I'm not gonna get into all of that, man. I'm not about to drop all of those religious type of things here. I just taking a moment of silence. Bam. For all those affected, we praying for y'all. We love y'all. Y'all stay safe. Y'all be blessed by the best. Take care. Love y'all. Peace.